Hey everybody, and welcome to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott, and I've got a match of X-Wing 2nd Edition for you here on Tabletop Simulator. This match between Tron on the left and Stevie on the right. This is round 6, the final round of Swiss in the KYBER Cup. Joining me, Death Rain. How you doing?
Hi everybody, it's Death Rain, here to enjoy another exciting game.
Yep, so if I had to pick a list that I think you liked most in this matchup, it's probably the First Order list.
Why would you say that?
There's just something about you that says, I like an AC list. And here we go. We got Daredevil, Vonreg, Extreme Maneuver, Kylo, and Naked Rush. Just a nice, simple list. Nothing too complex there. I'll take that as an agreement. On the other side, we've got a 6 Swarm with 2 Tracers. How many Auto Blasters? 3 Auto Blasters? 1, 2. 2 Auto Blasters, 2 Tractors, and an Ion Cannon. There we go.
I quite like the idea of Rush. That ability is really cool.
It is. It's a neat chip.
You shoot Rush, and Rush is like, call an ambulance, but not for me.
I like his deployment. He puts Rush down at the bottom, pointed up the board. He could turn in if he wanted to, or he could run away. He decides to kite a little bit.
That's the thing we do with ace lists. We have one ship preparing to joust an entire swarm, but both players know you're not going to do that.
Yeah.
It's just...
But at any moment, he could change his mind. He could do the one hard left. He could come back.
You just don't know. You just don't know.
So if he saw some kind of sign from Tron that, you know, if they all one hard turned left, then he'd have that option. Maybe he does come back in. Yeah, I definitely like it. Both aces have the hard one boost with Extreme Maneuvers or Daredevil. Quite potent. The real question is, will we see Vonreg's bullseye ability? That is the sign of a truly great player. Do they remember that Vonreg bullseye? We saw a little bit of good Vonreg play. Was it last week or earlier this week? Versus the Foresight Inquisitors. Quite happy with that match.
Yeah, that was gold. It was, because you have those 50-50s on who should engage and who should back off.
Yeah.
And the play got all right, and it was just like from a heads up perspective, it just looked like a perfect game. But you can so easily go wrong. You can pick the wrong turn, and then all of a sudden there's 6 people shooting you.
Yeah. Three bank from Rush.
Ooh, maybe he'll turn in.
The barrel roll and the boost using auto thrusters. The 6 are going into a nice place where, I mean, this is the sort of most open section of the map. All the obstacles very much left side, top. We got a big open space to play with.
That's where the aces want to be, on the other side. These obstacles.
And honestly, I mean, that's where you put the Swarm player to the test. There are 2 Tracers, red and yellow. And if you can force them to turn or K-turn, then maybe he's not in the formation that he wants to be. Maybe he doesn't have all of his upgrades in the places that he wanted them to be.
Yeah, I mean, without Swarm buffer ships, there's no reason to be at range 1 of each other. So you're free to thread ships through different lanes.
Yeah. Thread. Ooh, nice one. Are saying Extreme Maneuvers is near supernatural reflexes for non-commitment. Yeah. And Mark was the one that we saw playing against the Foresight Inquisitors and just murdering them.
Who compared... Wait. Nah. Extreme Maneuvers is not like supernatural reflexes.
Well, I mean, I think he's talking about the amount of choices you have. Of like, do you want to come in? Because you can barrel roll, Extreme Maneuver boost.
Extreme maneuvers helps you try to get those line up correctly, whereas with bank boost you might have overshot someone. Whereas on the other hand, supernatural reflexes is broken.
He
And
said
that's why I
near.
got 32 points on an I6 ship. Because you could be anywhere. And it's actually in one of my lists.
Who would you want to use supernatural on?
Ooh, that was the question. Who could it be?
So he does turn in with the 6. I kind of wondered if he would go down that bottom of the board a little bit longer. Because he knows he's getting baited in there. Five straight. Oh, you know what? I do need to distinguish Kylo from Rush. Spacers and tracers. I love it.
Can we make Kylo cheaper for people who are really bad at flying him? No. Well, I mean, to be honest, like, I don't like Kylo's ability at all.
I mean, his ability is that he's got force.
It might be that one game in a tournament where you use it on a specific ship just to stress them out. And you're at long enough range where you're not going to get shot back and you can regen out some force safely, but I don't like using the force on that.
But I like ships like Kylo and Vonreg where you don't have this... It's not like Darth Vader where you're going to use that ability every single turn. Because it's like, you already got the PS advantage. You've already got a good ship. And in Kylo's case, you've already got the force. You don't need to keep stacking advantages on them.
Oh, it's a good ship because it has that ability.
Which one?
Both the ability of the pilot and the ship. Because you can focus lock every turn and you're guaranteed max damage.
For Vader, yes. But I'm saying, if you don't do that, then you can price the ship a little more competitively.
Would I fly Vader without his ability?
That's a good question.
I mean, it's like flying Marek in a way, because you have to risk getting a lock early and getting shot back and losing a ton of damage. Not sure I would, to be honest. I would just take Marek if that was the case.
All right, banking in with the 6. Ain't no way Vonreg comes in there, right?
Oh, it's the other one you were talking about as well, Vonreg. His ability is strange. Because
Yeah,
most
that's
of the
what I'm
time,
saying. Like
you are going to strain someone who's going to do a blue anyway.
Well, you don't know they're going to do a blue.
Oh, you do.
I mean, because if you're face to face, they're probably K-turning behind you.
If you're an ace, you don't want to be face to face.
Okay.
But yeah, like, I mean, there are those cases where you look at it, board stone thing. His only good move here is doing a K-turn to get shots on. Then you can do the strain on him, which is cool.
But that's what I mean. I like ships that already have plenty of advantages having very situational pilot abilities.
Or deplete, sorry, yeah. I'm on the other side of the coin. If I'm not procking those abilities consistently throughout a tournament, I need to redo my list.
Wow.
Because I'm spending points on the things I'm not using. It doesn't.
That's what I'm saying. If it has an ability that you don't use all the time, then you can lower the price. Like, if Vader had a different ability, he would not be as expensive as he is, right?
Oh, yeah, true. What is the most overpowered ability on the most undercosted ship that you can think of?
Jesus.
Purely just pilot ability.
Hold on, we got an attack here. 2 hits, 2 evades, nada. Undercosted ship with a really good ability?
Yeah.
That's a weird.
Also, Merle is cheaper than the generic A-Wing. But Merle's got a pretty cool ability there.
Whisper Echo saying Mux. Okay. I mean, at that point, it's just who is undercosted.
Yeah, pretty much. 38 points for Max. 40 points of Palov. Ooh. I think they're both quite overpriced.
Oh boy.
I mean, Dace Bone Armor's a steal.
Triggered. Alright, first shot from the 6 into Kylo, range 3 obstructed. This is spacer number 3, auto blaster spacer, so just gonna be a 2 dice primary. There you go. Goji is the I2 with a free ability. Yeah, he costs the same as just the generic.
Oh, Goji's ability is garbage, though.
You're gonna trigger Raz.
Ooh.
I think he's... Is he undefeated? He may be a 4 or 5-1 in this event with Goji. Hit crit.
I'll take it back then.
Force point for 2 evades. Takes 1. Oh, wow. Was that an ion cannon? From White, yeah. Let me relabel these. White has the ion cannon.
Do you want me to go through the list?
No, I just got the colors backwards.
Oh.
I tried to color them before I saw the list. Got pink and white backwards. Anyway, White shot an ion cannon into Kylo, got one through, so a shield down.
If Green does a free hard left over the rock, does it bump a 5 forward from Kylo?
If Green does a what?
A free hard left.
You don't have a 3 hard on a sick.
You don't?
Nope.
I thought those things were fast.
They're weird. I mean, if you're Kylo, do you come in?
No.
Well, that's the thing about extreme maneuvers. If you really wanted to, you could 2 forward, extreme maneuver boost, and do the hard one in. You could 2 forward, barrel roll, boost forward, and get behind the rock. Like, you can kind of do something non-committal and then either turn in if they don't come towards you or run if they do.
I mean, Kylo should run, but I think the 6 will pin Russian Vonreg against that corner.
Yeah, corner's not a great place for aces. You're absolutely right about that. Scout saying Scum is typically allergic to 3 hard. That's a good point. I guess there's the Fang, Lancer. Your big base ships, that's pretty
Ketsia
normal.
wants to know your location.
But yeah, no Kirax, none on the 6. Ooh, coming across the rock, no fear. Himagila, okay. Now yellow is a tracer, so yellow can't shoot a tracer. That's fine. Thanks, left with brown.
I mean, if Kylo does turn in now, it's a big ball play.
Ooh. Rush going for a lock. Wow. This dude does not care. But he also gets to see he's out of range for brown. A roll would take him out of range for pink. Yeah.
I mean, you can still do the barrel roll and then turn if you wanted.
Yeah. This is probably what he needed to do, but yeah, he could have done like a 2 forward and then extreme maneuver in. But this is safer. You're an ace list. Like, you're not here to necessarily win in the first engagement. You can take your time. Takes a deplete for the roll, then a focus. Maybe you go with the tracers first. That's red or yellow. Ooh, no range from red. Wow. So no tracers. I don't know which one he chose. Probably the unobstructed shot. 1 hit. Yep, 4 dice, so that's got to be unobstructed. 1 evade. Looks like, is that a tractor or an ion? That's white. Who is the ion? Okay. Spins that focus. Man, this ion cannon doing pretty well. Let's see if he can put through some... Yeah. Wow. Oh, nope. There was a secret evade.
So who's your money on, Scott?
I mean, given the current play, aces. Although I don't love Rush and Vonreg being in the corner. All right. So if you are Rush and Vonreg, and you're in that corner, how are you getting out? Rush can 3-bank, right? Probably.
Free bank, yes.
Kylo's swiggity swooty, he's in there, but even if the perfect thing happens and he somehow gets 4 damage into a 3 green ship and the initiative kills them, still a lot to worry about.
Do you think Rush puts the target lock on white as a bait?
I hope so. I mean, I thought it was part...
It gives you the impression that you're turning in, right? But you could easily free bank that and get out.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of thought it was more to show him what range everybody else was at, so that he could roll away and he would have that knowledge when Vonreg moved.
Yeah. I mean, if it is a bait, white is not falling for it.
Green on the debris. Does not take the crit. Pink with a bump. All right, and look, I mean, this is what you want if you're the aces. You force these ships into the obstacles. They've got their arcs facing different directions. 3 of them don't have actions. So rush. Hard one.
He's wondering if he should barrel roll. But that might get in the way of Vonreg.
He's already out of yellow's arc, right? Yeah. He's already out of green.
I think yellow might have a shot.
Really? Yeah, that's close.
Oh, that's even closer.
Huh. So he's not going towards the ship that he had a lock on. But he's out of green, white, and yellow.
And he's
Maybe even blue.
going on that rock.
Oh, wait, where are the tractors? Pink and blue. Oh, boy. Here comes Kylo. You knew he was coming. Also, the ships that bumped are the ones closest to him, so they don't have defensive mods.
Oh, she's going to double tap yellow.
Yeah, and that's a tracer thread ship, so once you get that off the board, one of the lock shenanigans is gone.
Doing tracers with like 7-8 ships is just tedious.
Ooh!
Taking a lock. But
Is that
well.
Vonreg?
Yeah, it's Vonreg.
Yellow takes one on the shield. Okay. Okay, man. Kylo. He's got a double modded shot. Target lock back here on Brown. Hit crit. 2 eyeballs. He's got the focus for it. One evade takes hit crit. A direct hit would kill this ship. Uh-oh. I think he took the whole damage deck. Nope, he only has 1 card. Cheating!
Does he require resistance?
He grabbed the top card off of the deck and not the whole deck. Here we go. Panicked Pilot. Double stress. So unless Rush can take yellow out, we're not going to have any initiative kills.
Yeah, spot on, Ricky. Do you remember the complaints of Galaxies? Oh my. It's not real X-Wing, it doesn't count. Shut up.
Thinking about spending this focus.
Can't use my advantage templates. 0
there was a discussion about that in the event section of the Hexiled Discord. Spends the focus, takes hit crit, and that is a dead ship. Goodbye, yellow. So there's 2 charges of thread tracers gone without ever being spent.
The wiggle worm. Yeah, the wiggle worm is the reason if I'm flying a formation and my opponent asks if he wants to move the ships for me, I always politely decline.
Yeah. Also, like...
That's my wiggle worm, not yours.
When we talk about, you know, the sort of the wiggle room and the imperfections... Oh boy, here's 3 hits, 2 evades. Takes 1 on... Who's he shooting at?
Oh no, it's tracers.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Red had the tracers, got it.
It's like when you got 7 locks on a small base ship, and you go, "Cool, I'm going to spend my lock. Hang on, I need to find it." And you start going through them all one by one.
So in TTS, you can use color-coded target locks. If you right-click on the target lock spawner, you can choose what type it does, so that you could tell by the ship base
That's
which
cool.
lock it is. Yeah, I have not instituted that, but you can. But anyway, when we're talking about wiggle room and imperfections and stuff, I think my cardboard from FFG, I mean, the center line is nowhere near the center.
I think we've all got a few the base plates where the arcs are printed, and it's just nowhere near the corners of the wheel.
But I should be using acrylic, but I like my cardboard showing the age, showing the wear.
If you ever have to fly a formation, do you need the acrylics? Over time, the cardboard ones start to get rounded edges on the ends.
Right.
Then then about like 3 turns of moving, like you've already bumped your own ships.
So this is Brown, who I believe had a bullseye auto blaster. Yep. First shield on rush. Those are called advantage templates, and they are totally legal, yeah.
You know that I've got a set of Cargo 2 acrylic measurements, and they are more accurate than the original range rulers.
Ooh.
I got acrylic range rulers, like official ones from a store championship, like the 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
And then I had a set printed by Cargo 2, and Cargo 2's measurements were actually more accurate than the official ones.
Nice. A lot of the tokens, and actually all the tokens, all the templates, and all the range rulers for this event are coming from Cargo 2.
Those guys are cool.
Yeah, I think they did have their printer went down recently, so there's been a little bit of a delay on our prize support, but it's on its way.
Does anyone remember the official prizes, which were the metal charge tokens? And it's like, did I flip that upside down or not? I can't tell because it's just like a silver piece. So like when the other person stands on the other side looking at which charges you've spent, they have no idea which ones have been spent.
They literally just messaged me saying, "Oh man, hold on, I gotta show this."
They're watching right now.
No. They had just shipped everything today because they had some printer issues, but they did send me a picture. Come on, Scott. Oh, that thing is beautiful.
You got told you couldn't use the original cardboard templates in the tournament. That is a bit elitist. Get your peasant corset measurements out of here. Oh, tasty.
I'll have to post that in the Discord later. All right, so you got a lot of people facing Vonreg. Pink and brown look like they tried to go towards Rush. Did Rush clip that debris? Yep. Doesn't take the crit, but doesn't have any actions.
Whisper Echo talking about oversized cluster mines. I've got one of the proton bomb templates, like the acrylic ones from the official whatever. And yeah, like I went back home and like held it next to one of the cardboard ones. The cardboard one is slightly smaller. I'm like, I can't even use this. Now that I know it's like an advantage bomb, I can't use this in all good conscience.
Vonreg, big ol' hard 3. I don't even think a Daredevil would get you in there. You just need to run. Man, these look great. Going for a lock. Okay, that's brave. Well, he can do it for free, basically, with a deplete. He's not shooting. So it goes for the deplete with the chassis ability and then focuses for his action. Kylo going to shoot range 1 into pink. Pink is a tractor. Four hits. One evade and an eyeball. You could take it and live on 1. Or you could spend the focus and live on 2. He's going to take it all.
Who was that? Kylo into pink?
Yep. And that's all the shots for the first order.
Yeah, pink's got a tractor.
Mm-hmm. Now, would you tractor rush here, or do you just start pumping range 1 primaries? There's not a lot of follow-up shots. It's pink and brown. Brown's got the auto thruster, or the auto blaster.
Shoot Brown first, and then actually wait. You can tractor onto the debris and put him into marksman into bullseye range.
Looks like it's gonna be primary. 3 hits. Two eyeballs. Gonna take it all. Rush's ability is online, but he's also at 2-hole with an auto blaster coming at him. Now, Brown does not have a lock for 1, 7, 3, and 5. Unless it's buried somewhere. Ooh, nothing. Rush is going to escape, and he is full on ace mode. Of course, he was already higher pilot skill than the M3 is. Nobby, thank you very much. Flattery will get you everywhere.
Hi, Mystic. Flattery will get you some of the way.
So you've gotten 1 M3A gone so far. Brown's on 1. Pink's on 1. You just need a little bit of an encouragement. I guess Kylo has to go left. Doesn't have to. Doesn't have to do anything. Probably wants to go left. Let's see. Pink and Brown have to move before Rush and Vonreg, so there's a limited space here to maneuver.
I mean, Pink and Brown are the ones that are damaged. But yeah, I mean, Kylo can do a 2 or 3 bank and then do your Daredevil thingy. I wouldn't even have to.
Oh man, 2 bank left. Very scary. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of for Kylo. I mean, he can bump and be fine, but there's not a lot of room to do anything to the right. 2 bank left. Now green is full health, so if you're Tron, you're at least cycling full health ships in, so it's harder to initiative kill.
I mean, a range 1 shot where you don't have to reposition and stress yourself is still a good deal.
Rush with the run.
I want to fly Midnight again. I love that ship.
Just out of curiosity, I would love to see you fly Midnight, but also, I'm just going to take a look. TIFO.
Don't tell me the price difference between that and an I1.
No. I wanted to see the quick build for Midnight. Has afterburners built in.
Oh, what a coincidence. That's exactly what I would do. Because I've done Midnight, Vonreg, and Quick Draw before. And they've all got boosters. What else would you put on him? Maybe like Duke or something, if you're really feeling fancy.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Just don't put Juke on Midnight, says Navi. He knows where you're looking, where you're going.
Yeah, it's such a good matchup with Ray, though.
Vonreg with a 3 bank. Could do a hard 1 boost. Get out of brown, pink, red. Definitely be out of range for green. If you're going to do the Daredevil boost, I assume you want it to be to get a shot. Or if you can get out of everything. Otherwise, you want to take a defensive mod. Never mind. What do I know?
So he's just getting hit by whites, I think. I mean, this list of Stevie's flying. All the in-pace players who wanted to play some hyperspace tournaments and realised to their horror that in-paces in hyperspace don't exist. They are totally jumping on FO.
Here's the structural damage on green. I'm definitely not pulling up hyperspace Imperials. Okay, yeah, that's troubling.
Like any list I make on Yasby with Imperials, and then at the top you collect from extended to hyperspace, the entire thing disappears.
Oh man, yeah, there's no Duchess, there's no Grand Inquisitor, there's no Sunterfell. Yikes.
There's no I1 Reaper for some reason.
Man, they really just wanted you to do generic spam. Here's it, crit.
Sell more ships. Sell more ships.
One evade. Does he take one? Is that an ion cannon? He sure does take one.
Have you seen the option for decimators in hyperspace?
I have not.
Have a look.
You know I closed that window.
Just one. The patrol leader.
You know what? They said Imperials had their time. Well, I mean, they also have Foresight Inquisitor, so they kind of have one of the best lists in hyperspace.
Oh, for sure. Got to be something in there.
You know what? They did allow you to do a TIE Swarm if you really want to feel bad about yourself. But hey, that's hyperspace. This is extended.
I mean, there's a few Swarm players for Empire out there still, but for the majority of players are like, yeah, I want to play Empire. Empire's great. Would you like to play TIE Swarm? No, hell no.
I mean, Sloane Swarms. If you want to fly TIE Aggressors or Barons.
We're talking about the traditional TIE Swarm, like the one.
TIE LN Swarms. They're tough. Tabby has done all right on stream with them, but yeah, it's uphill battle for sure.
I mean, they're good. It's just kind of dull, really. No, they were the OG Swarms where they had to stick inside range 1 bubble.
Alright, so looking at this, rush 2 hard in, easy. Kylo, probably 1 hard right, easy. What are we doing with Vonreg?
Clearing those red tokens with your fastest maneuver possible.
What is that on Vonreg? Is that a 3-4 forward?
Yeah, 4 forward defo. It's really looking in the Ace's favour now.
Yeah. There's the 1 hard from Kylo. He's already got a lock. That ship is structurally damaged. There's the 2 hard from Rush. Is there a ship in front of you that you can initiative kill? White's taking a shield, but still has 3 hull and a focus.
I mean, I'd say stay there, because next only can feed tank left.
There's the 4 forward, and like you said, fastest blue. Can roll boost if you want.
I don't think you should boost right. I feel like that's a bit of a trap.
Now, the white Cartel that you're looking at, that is the Ion Cannon. And honestly, I think that's the ship that's done maybe the most damage so far. It's done like 2 or 3 shield damage. I guess there is some meaningful damage on Rush from the primary. Kylo, nope. Rush, I6 now. Has a lock into brown and a focus. Maybe it's more important that you shoot white. They're both unobstructed. Brown's at range 3, white's at range 2. Shooting into brown. Trail mix. A little bit of everything there. Spins the focus. Hit crit. That's the range 1 from Kylo. Spins the lock on the blank. Plenty of paint. 2 evades, takes hit, crit. That is a dead green sick. Getting easier and easier for the First Order. Less and less arcs to worry about. Losing green means 1 less auto blaster. Definitely a nice tool against aces. 3 green dice ships. If you can guarantee damage. One hit so far. This is white, who is the ion cannon. Oh man, this is gonna go through. White, yeah. Just doing 1 damage at a time. Has not gotten any ion tokens out there, but this ion cannon, man, it's doing work.
Ooh, just got the clip on the back there.
Yep. 2 dice primary. Does that one have a focus? Yep. 2 hits. No mods on rush. Needs 2 evades. Doesn't get it and dies.
I felt for sure that should be safe there.
Yeah. I just want to say I'm excited by X-Wing when I see 2 dice ships killing 3 green ships. At range 3! That was a 2v4. That was just not the case at the end of first edition. That ship would have had auto thrusters and easily dodged.
Auto thrusters, focus, evade, advanced sensors, boost barrel before you can.
Oh yeah, push the limit. He would have had focus and evade. Yeah.
Oh, Kylo push the limit, advanced sensors. I think was the deal. Because if you look at the board state and think, I won't be able to arc dodge this ship, you just force yourself to stress with tokens and PTL and just bump into it before 2 white straight.
Well, it's nice to see a 2 dice attack there still being meaningful, taking a ship off the board. Love it. That brings it to 57 to 84. 27-point lead for Stevie. I mean, can you even turn in on Kylo if you want to? I guess pink can. Red can do a 1 hard. You could 3k brown. Yeah, I guess you could turn around. $5k blue. Unless you want to do like a 1 hard barrel roll back and try and block. $25 minutes left. Vonreg, I mean, it seems safe enough to come back in. I guess unless red runs over this debris and brown does the 1 hard right. Yeah, there's a way. And the nice thing about Extreme Maneuver Kylo is you could do a 2 or a 3 forward, and then Extreme Maneuver boost right. Oh, I think they're spawning a Kylo dial. Oh, it might have gotten deleted.
seen a lot of players on TTS use those new cards that you can drop on the ship, and it just tells you what the
They're so cool.
It makes me a little nervous when it happens at a very particular turn during the game.
Yeah.
So I've got to get this right, and then if I get it right, I should be okay. And then like, boom, boom, you can hear these like image failed messages appear. I'm like, what's going on? No, he's looking at all my secrets. Stop. Oh, who here has been to a tournament and your opponent asks you what your blues are, and then you look at your blue that you've dialed in and pretend you didn't see it, and you go, I think he's got like a 1 bank on here.
But this is what I'm talking about. He does a 3 forward because he can extreme maneuver boost. He's dodged 1, 2, 3 arcs. You'll probably have to think about blue and brown.
Yeah, brown might get you. Blue for sure. I'm not too sure about brown. I mean, but you can do both, right? You can do a turn and then barrel to the left.
Goes for a lock first.
Oh, is Vonreg on a Daredevil? And deal 180 on the spot.
He could, but Kylo's still got a... If you did a regular bank boost with Kylo, would you have a shot on Brown? I mean, he's going to do extreme maneuvers. I was just trying to be precious about the force points. He's got 1 left. How's Brown doing? Brown's on 1. Wow, Vonreg, 5k. Okay. It's weird when you have a U-turn to do a K, but I guess he didn't. He wanted to be turned around and also far away.
Yeah. Can't have any mistakes right now. I mean, you're far ahead, but if you make one mistake and you end up in the arcs of like 4-6 and die, you have Kylo to take out the rest of the list.
Yeah.
And that's Bump City.
Should have done a regular boost to avoid getting dragged back in front of purple. Yeah, I'm curious if that would have gotten a mark. Because it seems a little safer. Brown's dead. R.I.P. Last round of KYBER Swiss this week, so it should clear up the schedule. Well, then we go into an accelerated cut, where there are 2 rounds of cut every week. Does that clear it up? I don't know. We'll see.
How many are in the cut?
64.
How many are in the tournament?
412? Something like that.
412 players in the KYBER match.
KYBER Cup, yeah.
Yo. Quite a popular thing you got going on.
It's the 2nd biggest online event of all time, behind the Jank Tank. We were so close. We'll get there next time. Next KYBER Cup, biggest online X-Wing event of all time. I'm saying it now.
I've never heard of Jank Tank. What's the Jank Tank?
That was the Vassal tournament with Gold Squadron and Fly Better, single elimination event, where they flew randomly generated squads.
Oh, right, yeah. You clicked random on Yasby, and that's what you got, and you had to work with it.
But it was single elimination, was not on TTS. So there's all these caveats that I'm like, no, we're the biggest tabletop simulator event. We're the biggest online traditional Swiss event. Yeah. All right, so the bank's in from the 6 going after Vonreg now.
I mean, that's quite close to the biggest tournament of all time.
What would that be?
I think that was held in the UK for 2 years running. It was like over 500. Just on the 500 mark.
That's first Jank Tank, then the world for the KYBER Cup.
I remember because it was 500 exactly attendees, and then one person said like they couldn't make it, so it would have been 499, and you had Alex Watkins just like freaking out because it wasn't like an even number. And then the guy came in and like managed to meet it in the end. It's like, yes, we got the right 500. Get in.
Josh saying, "Can we get people's names to match?" That's all. I mean, I don't know how to do it. Right? Like, it's the first thing on the TTT. It's in the rules. We post about it in all of the early everyone tags, all the announcements on Discord. I don't know how to make people understand to do that. Oh, I made a video on how to do it on YouTube. So hopefully it just gets better every event. There's more and more ways telling people, please read the event rules. Please match your name on Discord and TTT. But also, Discord's a little weird where even if you do type the person's name correctly, if you've never seen it, sometimes it just won't come up. So I've been searching for somebody and their name won't pull up when you @, them until you've actually seen their name on Discord. It's weird.
It's the hardest part about any online tournament.
Yeah.
It really is. It's just like rule number 1, and there is only one rule. You either change the name on TTT to match the Discord one, or you change the thing on Discord to match the TTT one. I don't care. Just make them match.
Yeah. Oh, and I showed people how to do it on TTT. So, like, there's a way to do it on Discord. There's a way to do it on TTT. It should be very easy. But yeah, I mean, some of it is finding ways for us to communicate that, and some of it is just the community learning, and hopefully everybody will learn that in the future. But I think it gets a little bit better every event. Rush. Blank, blank hit. Blank, blank focus there. Is that blue? Taking one? Nope, that was into red, who keeps the focus. Wants those tracers. Two evades. I think takes one. That focus, I believe, turned that. Yeah, it was 2 crits and an eyeball, so it should be 2 crits and a hit. There we go. 2 evades takes 1. Was that obstructed? Spacer. Should have been 3 dice. He rolled too many. I'm not going to make them re-roll that, because it's still hit.
Oh, so now you're not going to intervene. All right. Very, very, very
Collusion.
Selective about when you put your hand on the table there.
Yeah, that. Oh, when the result comes out better for the opponent when they roll less dice.
This is because of the game between me and is it Sean? I think.
Yeah.
Because you made me re-roll, and instead of him taking 1 damage on 1 ship, he took like half health on a Neat Wing.
He won that match. Hey,
that doesn't
Vonreg
excuse you.
took one on the shield, half points. Only leading by 12 now. Is that right? Did I take... Yeah, red's still alive. Took 1 shield. Brown's gone. Pink, blue.
I mean, that's something I've noticed playing online, and I think I want to say it's an American thing. So like if we're playing in the UK and we realized like too late we did something wrong, like we rolled the wrong amount of dice, or we did the wrong crit or something like that, we'd go back to that point, redo that bit, and then go back to where we currently were. But we've seen a lot of online games where if you forget something back in the past, you have to rewind this whole turn sequence of all these different attacks and whatnot. And I find it really bizarre.
You know what? This guy took a shield. Just catching up on the damage here. Brown, green, and yellow are all down.
I hope that stuff isn't in the rules of the game, because I don't plan on doing any of that.
12 minutes left. You can't too forward with Kylo without hitting that gas or that debris, right? So you're gonna bank.
The sacred game state. No.
Just one of the best emotes I've ever made. Of like the 3 that I've made. Just that Luke. Get a lot of use out of him. Oh, how many Vonreg triggers? Ooh, actually. I don't know. I made a big deal about it early on, and then I completely forgot to think about it in the planning phase. Ooh, a little block there, but only taking 1 shot from blue. Now, blue has a tractor.
I would have suggested the free bank, but I think that's just as worse because you can't barrel roll out of that. Yeah, it's just when you forget something, you go back and fix it, and then your opponent turns around and goes, "Oh, we have to replay the entire turn." I'm like, I'm not doing that. you take your double damage and like it.
Here's Kylo. Range 2 into blue. Ooh, alright. Natty's from Mr. Wren. Blank, blank, focus. Yikes. Is that pink? Nope, blue. Who spins the focus? What? He didn't have any natural evades. One, two, three. Oh, he's down to 1. Sorry. He had flipped the shield already. Okay. Range 2 obstructed from pink. The ion, the tractor even.
Oh.
Now, where do you... I guess you can get him in range of the ion cannon. Nope. Is that good?
You can one hard out of that, can't you?
I would just stress and turn back to the way you came. The old Dallin Obros over here, taking a stress. turning
Other
90
arcs,
degrees.
I can go that way. I mean, it would punish a 1 hard left. Maybe he goes 5 forward.
Oh boy. Vonreg's dead. R.I.P.
Oof.
2 hits into blank focus.
I tapped out the wrong time.
Yeah, I wrote off that blue attack. That primary. Dunks on him.
The tables have turned.
It is a 1-point game. It is 113 to 114. And FO is behind with 8 minutes left. Yeah, I think I would have rotated right. And then I would have either 5 forward away or done the 2 forward barrel roll extreme maneuver. I don't like any of my options here.
Oh, I forgot to bet.
It's a beautiful dance there, Mark. Thank you very much.
What's it called? Is it rotoscope? No. You know the old time picture moving machines? Little
Sure.
spinny thing. You have to look through the slits.
Mm-hmm. Is that a kinetoscope?
I'm gonna Google.
Early motion picture device in which the images were viewed through a peephole.
Nice. Yeah, do that with the little remotes.
I like that. Kylo, 5 straight to victory. Of course, he is unable to perform an action and is in 1, 2, 3 arcs. We'll see about blue.
Who's got the ion cannon?
White. The one that's range 1 of Kylo.
Oh no.
Hit a crit. Oh, what was that? Pink with the tractor. He's just gonna take it. Let's see. Blue. Oh, he just barely has it. Blue is a tractor. He's gonna take a primary 2v2. Does he have a token or did he bump? He does have a token. Kylo. 2 dice. 1 evade takes 1. Shields down. And yeah, I think you go for the ion here, right? 4v2. You get half points and control of where he goes. 2 hits and a crit. Guaranteed to get the damage. Need a blank in here or 2 eyeballs.
He's done.
Yep. Yeah. That's half points. He's down to 3 hull. He's drifting forward. Oh, man. Poor Stevie. He's danced around all game. Just getting the jabs in, but he gets caught here. And again, if he had done that rotate with the tractor, he could have 5 forwarded across the board. There was nowhere to go here. Great call on Tron here.
Great call and flying a 6-1.
Well, I mean, knowing where Kylo could be and having something to address all those options.
I mean, it's so bizarre because in the sort of rock paper scissors style format, there was a time when aces would be a threat to swarms.
They are.
And
I
in
mean,
this
there were
game,
mistakes made here.
No, in this game, we saw these aces fly pretty much the best of their ability, and it wasn't enough.
I don't know that it was the best of the abilities. I mean, he definitely played a good game there. He didn't turn here when he got tractored. Like you said, Rush we thought was safe there. He was not. When did Red get...
Wrong ship.
Oh. Yeah. That ion token got assigned to the wrong ship.
What's the reverse command on those?
Yeah, what is the undo command?
No, not the undo, the reverse one.
It's in Notebook. Movement. Alternate. Slip. Barrel roll left. Reverse bank. Reverse. S1R.
Did you want me to do that? Or?
I typed it in there. I didn't do anything.
Oh.
There you go.
Hey!
I think the undo on the dial should... I don't know. Isn't there an undo on the ion token too?
No, I think it undoes the dial movement, but because you didn't dial movement, you used to click on the token. So
But isn't there an undo option on the token?
Oh, I'm not too sure.
Whatever. We're past that. Hit it, crit. That is Pink, who's doing the tractor. Gonna be tractored no matter what.
Oh, be careful.
Roll it left and
if you
back.
move it, he's gonna shoot you.
We're past his initiative.
Oh, yeah. Tractors don't work now.
Just trying to burn up the clock.
Yep, stalling. Judge.
I think they actually paused the timer when they were figuring out the maneuver because they got more time on their clock.
No, his dial don't work anymore. That's so stressful.
How
the garlic bread don't cite the dark magics to me. I was there when it was written.
So they need to do a barrel roll left and backwards. Is that right? RL3 if you want to use the description commands.
Oh, that really did not work.
Wow. Well, here we go. Old school. Remember when you had to move ships by hand?
Mm-hmm. I don't want to remember.
Get the digital cardboard out, yeah. There it is. So Tractor from yellow moves Kylo left. Here's 2 hits from, I guess, primary. Takes 1. Red, gonna be a primary as well. Is it range 1? No, it's range 2. 1 crit, and that is not an auto blaster sick. Blank focus. Then the force point. Wonder if he'll do one more. Yeah, they're gonna do one more round since that tractor thing happened, and that's totally cool.
How many 6 does Kylo have to kill?
You need 41 points. A full sick is 29 at most. 31 for the ion cannon, so yeah, even killing all of white doesn't help you. I mean, yeah, especially if you're 3 and 2 and you lose, it'll still be a 3 and 3. Now, there are awards outside of the faction, or outside of the cut, like faction awards and sportsmanship awards and stuff like that. So especially for the faction award, you want to get the most MOV out of this match as you can.
We're talking about moving with real ships. The amount of bombs I had to launch with a 5 forward. With one hand on the ship, one hand on the bomb, I ended up having to take the 5 straight acrylic and just flicking it across the table, because that was the only way to make sure that both the ship and the bomb were like, like stationary, like not moving at all. It gave some quite a fright. Like they'd reach over to help out, and all of a sudden there's a maneuver template bouncing across the table towards their eyeball.
Oh boy. What happened to Kylo Ren? Why is he so broken? Going for the Talon. Oh boy. Oh man. What happened to him? There was a problem, I think, 2 updates ago with silencers. I wonder if there's just something weird in their code. They weren't spawning like 2 updates ago. Can't even can't use the commands, can't use tokens, ion, or tractor.
Kylo had to suffer ions, tractors, and extreme maneuvers all game, so coding's starting to unravel a bit. You ever had the Gonk droid as a bounty?
I think so. I think early on, because I think people were using Gonk on Tabson and Lando.
Oh yeah, I was looking at List Fortress for, what would be a good gonk build, because I have no idea what to do with that thing. And it turns out there was an entire tournament dedicated to using gonks.
Yeah, that's what Mark's talking about right now. Like, why would I want to look at a match of 2 lists based around region? No, thank you. A hit and 2 crits. Who this on? This is on white, who takes the crit. It is a direct hit, but white lives. You do get the half points. Dooku gonk, yeah, that's right. Anybody who gets the free actions, yeah. 066, I think we had a gonk on 066.
Vader gonk.
No.
Give the X1 a crew slot. So you can put Vader on your Vader.
2 hits, 3 evades. There you go. Kylo Ren. GG, well played. GG! Congratulations to Tron. We'll have to hear from Rookie whether that MOV puts him in contention for the cut, but congratulations to him nonetheless. Thank you to Stevie for the match. That was a tough match, right? It looked like he was doing really great with the aces, but yeah, just couldn't finish it out. Deathrain, thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
Thanks everybody for watching. That'll do it for this match. Until next time, this is Scott from Hexiled Gaming, signing off.